A woman took her own life in heartbreak before her husband's grave, hoping to reunite with him in another world. Who knew when her spirit returned to the general's manor, she would witness her husband not only alive, but also grandly welcoming a concubine into the family. Even the entire household was immersed in joy. Not a single person mourned her death. Only then did the woman suddenly realize her husband's family had only been scheming for her dowry all along. That's why they tricked her into marrying into the general's manor. All the deep affection had been nothing but her own illusion. Now flames of vengeance burned in her chest, but she was merely a wandering soul, powerless to act. Just when she was drowning in despair, the woman was reborn back to the day her husband faked his death. Now the woman knew her husband was still alive, yet she didn't expose him, and even played along with their act. The whole family regarded her as a foolish woman. Little did they know that to make her husband forever dead, she actually publicized the funeral extensively. Even the emperor, after hearing of the scoundrel's deeds, granted him the title of earl, and planned to bestow considerable treasures. The entire family was secretly delighted, thinking their plan would soon succeed. Unexpectedly, the woman flatly refused all rewards, and donated all the money to the frontier soldiers. This move threw the entire family into chaos, and the maid who had caused her death in the previous life hurried to inform the mother-in-law. So the mother-in-law stormed over furiously to question her, blaming the woman for refusing the imperial rewards. Only then did the woman understand. The whole family had participated in the fake death scheme, only she had been kept in the dark, just waiting for her death to seize her dowry. So the woman deliberately cried in utter heartbreak, then kept saying how noble her husband had been in life. He would definitely support her decision. The mother-in-law held back for a long time, unable to refute, and had to step back, saying money wasn't important, but the title absolutely couldn't be lost. Then shamelessly wanted the woman to beg the emperor for the title back. But how could the woman agree? Because in her previous life her family went to the scoundrel's house to seek justice for the deceased woman, but were framed by the scoundrel as traitors, leading to the entire family dying at the scoundrel's hands. This deep blood hatred she must avenge, so she firmly refused her mother-in-law. And although the mother-in-law was extremely anxious inside, she had no way to deal with the woman. Meanwhile, the scoundrel who faked his death was secretly meeting with the scheming woman, fantasizing that after the woman's death, he would marry the scheming woman into the family. Little did he know his beautiful dream was about to shatter, and his family would be destroyed. Soon came the day of the scoundrel's burial. The scoundrel even arranged for a maid to fake cry beside the woman, wanting to manipulate the woman's grief to make her die for him. The woman looked at the maid acting nearby, and sneered coldly in her heart. Then she sent everyone away, saying she wanted to spend a moment alone with the scoundrel. She did this to deceive the maid, to make the maid lower her guard. Sure enough, after everyone left, the maid observed from the shadows. Seeing the woman's heartbroken appearance, the maid thought the scheme had succeeded, and left with peace of mind. But the moment the maid's front foot left, the regent prince suddenly appeared. Turns out the woman had already joined forces with the regent prince. Just when the scoundrel's family thought the woman had already died for love, the woman returned safely in a carriage. This was when her revenge plan had only just begun.